the last episode, I showed why FOCSAL exists, who it's for, and what it's for. Today, we move from why to how, the whole system from above. Think of this episode as a map. The ones that follow go deep on each module. We begin at the login screen. I'm signing in on a Pro seat, so every module is open, nothing locked. FOCSAL has several plans, from free to enterprise. But today isn't about plans, it's about how the whole system works. Let's go inside. All the navigation sits in one top bar, and it isn't a random list. The modules are grouped by what you're actually doing in the market. The first group is reading the market. This is where you check the state of things, what price is doing, liquidity, options, order flow. Your starting point every day. The second group is research and scenarios. This is where you look for the edge, what the analytical engines say, how institutions are positioned, where a real setup is. The third group is planning and execution. This is where you turn an idea into a concrete trade plan, with risk measured, before you click anything on an exchange. The fourth group is track and learn. This is where the history of your decisions comes back, what worked, what didn't, and what it teaches you next time. 4 groups, 11 modules. Together they form one whole, a path to an informed investment decision. From reading the market, through analysis and a verdict, to building a strategy and logging it in the journal. You don't have to memorize it. It falls into a natural workflow. Just under the bar, you can see the data status. FOCSAL doesn't rely on a single exchange. It combines data from multiple venues at once, cross-exchange, and shows it as one coherent view of the market. A green dot means data from that source is streaming to you live. Below, we have the assets. FOCSAL supports 100 coins, grouped by volume and turnover, hot, cold, and lazy. That grouping only reflects how much activity a coin has. Importantly, every asset is streamed, and every asset can be analyzed, including the lazy group. Nothing is locked. You click an asset and the whole system switches to it. From that point, every module analyzes that coin. For options, we focus on the option-bearing assets, mainly Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let's open the first group, reading the market. Pulse is the starting point. Macro and crypto on one screen. Sentiment, dominance, key metrics. At a glance, you know the market regime before you go deeper. Charts are charts, but with a layer of interpretation. Futures, options, and macro in one place, plus plain language readouts, not just what, but what it means. Order flow shows what's happening inside a price move. Footprint, aggressive buyers and sellers, points of absorption. A look under the hood of the candle. Liquidity map is a map of liquidity. You see where orders are stacked, where the clusters and walls are, where price can accelerate or stall. Options. Map is a map of the options market. A gamma heat map, JEX levels, max pain, where dealers hold the most exposure and how that shapes price behavior. The second group, research and scenarios. You come here asking, where's the edge? Market intelligence is the heart of this group. 5 independent engines: structure, indicators, liquidity, options, and smart money analyze the market separately. Each casts its vote, and an aggregator combines them into a single verdict per time frame. Instead of 5 separate tools, you get one coherent conclusion. Smart money shows how institutions are positioned. Large player positioning from CFTC reports, what the capital that actually moves the market is doing. AI Analyst is analysis generated on your data. It doesn't guess or invent. It works from what's actually in the system and returns conclusions ready to read. Alerts are notifications. You set them per asset and per time frame, delivered to email and Telegram, so you don't have to sit in front of the screen all day. The third group, planning and execution. This is where Strategy Lab lives. It's the trader's workshop. You get an options calculator, a multi-leg strategy builder, a profit and loss simulator, and a futures planner. You take a signal from market intelligence, come in here, and build a concrete setup. with risk and reward measured, before you click buy on an exchange. This is where an idea becomes a plan. The fourth group, track and learn. Here we have the journal. Your positions land here automatically from Strategy Lab. The journal computes stats, shows what's working and where you're losing, and draws conclusions from it. Without a journal, trading is guessing. With one, you get a feedback loop, real feedback that makes you a better investor over time. Let's pause here, because this is one of the most important places in the whole system, the dashboard. Once you know the modules, the dashboard lets you assemble your own personal panel from them. You pick any widgets and charts from across the system. Bitcoin funding, dealer gamma, top movers, a chosen chart, whatever you track regularly. You drag them, arrange them in any order, and build your own board around how you work. This is your home panel. Instead of clicking through modules every day, you have the essentials in one view. Come back the next day. Everything is exactly where you left it. Two things remain in the top right corner. The bell is system notifications, new features and important updates. Next to it, your avatar. Click it and your whole account is in one place. Profile, billing, notification settings, security, and data export. There's also something worth grabbing here, a bonus options ebook to download. If you're just getting into the options market, it's a good place to start. That was a tour of the whole system. In the next episodes, we go deep. One episode, one module. We start with Pulse, how to read the market regime in under a minute and set up your whole day. If you want to see it live, go to FOCSAL.com. Subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.